Hey everybody, Eezore here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to get all of the side quests for the game Alvastia Chronicles. There are 25 in total. If you're looking for a specific one, go ahead and check the timestamps down below. I'll number them all with what time I show where they're going to be from beginning to end. So this first one here is going to be in the Munlus tunnel. I apologize ahead of time for any name butchering I do, but I'm doing my best here. That's actually going to be when you're first walking through there, from the first village to the second village. You'll find Molly here, and Molly is looking for her bag of relay stones. Just right above, to the north a little bit of where she's actually located, you'll find it real quick here. This is meant to be more of a tutorial than anything, so this one really isn't all that hard to find. A couple things for the quest. There's going to be a couple different versions. One is going to be killing a set number of certain creatures. One's going to be going to a certain specific area and talking to certain people, or finding certain items. And then the last one's going to be getting dropped items from enemies, and that's going to be, I'll kind of note that one. That one's going to be kind of annoying, so I'll give you a pro tip on that one when I get to it a little bit later. Alright, second quest is actually going to be back in the town you first start off in, Sirhyus. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I'm going to do my best. If you talk to this old guy here right outside the inn, he said that he'll drop some merchandise. You gotta actually go grab it real quick from Munlus Tunnel. This is going to be pretty much right before, it's going to be in the same area where you met Molly. It's going to be right before like the beginning of the area, so to speak, so make sure to go back and grab that. Alright, this third quest is going to be in Altare Town. This one's, as soon as you enter in, you see a little cutscene here, and then you'll see Richard with the little quest marker above his head, so make sure to run up and talk to Richard. This is going to be one of those quests where you just have to go kill a certain number of enemies. I'm not going to actually show where to kill them. They're going to be in the surrounding areas usually. They explain where they are. There's just the random drop for where the enemies come from are kind of annoying, so there's no one set location. Just kind of, it's always in that area wherever the game tells you. This one's going to be right outside of Altare Town. Biggest thing for this one, once you finish it, make sure to come back and talk to Richard. I know you can finish the quest technically anywhere, but you need to make sure you talk to Richard again for the simple sake of, this is a continuation quest. This is actually a 4-part series, so to speak, and you need to come back and talk to Richard once you finish the quest, even if you've turned it in somewhere else, in order to start the next part of the quest a little bit later. So make sure to come back and talk to him. You'll notice that once you finish the quest, he'll have a couple of dots above his head instead of the usual little frustration, I guess, marker. Just make sure whenever you see that marker, anytime, anywhere, to talk to people, because that usually means that you have to talk to them in order to finish, or to continue doing another part of the quest. Next quest is going to be back in Sirhyus village. When the first part there is going to be a little child in the upper left that's going to be looking for a particular item. This is going to be located in the forest, where you first start off when the Tratriarch attacks you, so to speak. So just head back to that forest and you'll be good to go. This is going to be one of those quests where you need to finish off, I don't want to say boss monsters, but tougher monsters than normal in order to be able to actually get the items. So this one's pretty much another one of the norms. So just head back there, take care of it, and you'll be able to finish it off. Quest 5 is going to be located in Veynahs port. It's going to be from Luther here. All you need to do is, once you talk to him, you need to find his pocket watch, which will actually be in the Lost and Found in the port across the way. Once you take the ship across the way, you'll end up being able to talk to an ogre on the dock and ask him for the Lost and Found area and say that you lost the pocket watch. Quest 6 is going to be Dear Unknown Receiver, and that one's going to be located in Korhall Port, where you got the pocket watch from the last quest. If you go inside the item shop, you'll see here there's a Arthur who's looking for someone who had received his letter. All you have to do is go back to Veynahs Port and talk to the elf, and you'll end up realizing that the letter never received it that way. And once you talk to Arthur, once you complete the quest, you have to talk to Arthur again in order to continue on this one. This is a two-parter. So once you finish it up and you get the reward, go back to Korhall Port and talk to Arthur again. Now I'm going to say something about this next quest here coming up. This one's going to be located in Ambur Village. When you get there, you have to go somewhere else and you have to kill monsters and get one of their common drops. There's an item in the ALP store that will actually guarantee drop rates, and I definitely recommend getting that and using it. You can actually get the drops from the enemies before you even accept the quest. So make sure that you end up getting it. I'll have the numbers for how many you need for each one down below, but I just want to give you a heads up on that. It's going to save you a lot of time and a lot of headache, because you'll have to do some of these areas for the story, and then after you complete that section, you'll have to go back for the side quests and get the drop rates. So it just saves you some time and some frustration. Alright, this next one, number 7, is going to be in Ambur Village. This one you need to do, it's a certain drop quest from fighting monsters, and they're actually going to be in Mount Fahyre. I don't know if I'm saying that one right. You have to go there in order to finish off all the tough monsters to save the town, so to speak, for the story. When you are there, you need to look for the cool bees, and as you fight them, their most common drop is going to be the item you need for this quest. However, the drop rates are still horrible, and you never get a good chance of actually getting certain monsters in certain places, so next one's going to be located in Rubeus Town. It's going to be Curtis. You have to actually just talk to him real quick. He wants to play hide and seek. You just have to find him 3 times. The first 2 times are pretty simple. He's actually located inside of the town, just running around. You'll be able to find him real quick. Once you find him and he runs off again for the 3rd time, you need to go inside this house and then talk to him again, and then it's all good to go. Quest complete. Quest 9 is going to be located back in Ambur Village, and it's going to be coming from Penny. Now, this one is kind of annoying because, like I said, you need to talk to Richard from quest number 3 and make sure that he runs off and starts talking to people about the relay stone. You need to make sure that when you talk to Penny, and you finish this quest, you need to come back and talk to Penny again. That's very, very important, just like with Richard. You actually can't continue the side quest involving the relay stones if you don't, and this is one part that's commonly missed. Now this one's going to be just a regular kill set number of monsters. I think it's the skeleton, so to speak, so just make sure to run around and kill them. I think they're outside of Rubeus Town, so just teleport there, kill a couple, and then finish it off. But then again, teleport back and talk to Penny in order to continue the side quest series. Now, number 10 is going to be Favorite Treat from Nancy in Rubeus Town. This one is, again, you just need to end up killing a couple of monsters and getting their drops. These are located right outside of Rubeus Town, so make sure, again, that you use the ×2 drop rate. You can buy this with the ALP, whatever the premium currency is from the game, and get them, and it works for an hour. So if you're able to, I would even recommend grabbing this one and the other one at the same time, so that way you only need to have one versus several. But either way, just make sure to grab a couple of those and you're good to go. Turn in the quest. Alright, number 11 is going to be in Veynahs port. You need to talk to Penny again. Again, you need to have talked to her after you finish the last quest in order to even get it. This is available after you get the ship, because you need to end up fighting the monsters in the Sea of Clouds in order to actually get the quest complete. So once that's all said and done, go back and talk to Penny again to continue on the storyline, or else you won't be able to get another quest a little bit later. Quest number 12 is going to be located in Topace Port, and this is going to be where you actually get your ship. When you first arrive, you'll see one with a frustration bubble, the Clara, and she will end up talking about how she got the note from quest number 6, Arthur. So she wants to just return that and write a letter to him. So all you need to go is just go back to Korhall Port and give it to Arthur, and then the quest will be complete. Quest number 13 is going to be in Klei village, and this is going to be after you end up finding the carpenter in order to rebuild the bridge. You need to go back to Yazrak Tower and defeat some monsters who are damaging the place, so to speak. This is going to be, if you just follow the main pathway up, you'll see them on the left here, and they're really not overly difficult. None of the monsters really are, but just be careful regardless, just in case you are a little undergeared or underleveled. But I was playing an expert and didn't have any problem with them, so... Alright, next one's going to be called Rest in Peace, and it's going to be in Helianth Town. And it's going to be Sally. If you just follow the stairway straight up north, you'll end up talking to her. And when you actually talk to her, she says that she's looking for a specific flower. This flower is going to be located in Veynahs port, and when you actually go there, you need to go inside the item shop and talk to the NPC that has appeared there, and you'll end up being able to get the flower. So it's a little tricky because they don't really explain where to get the flower. They say it's on the continent, but again, go to Veynahs port and talk to the NPC inside the item shop that have appeared, and you'll get the flower. Quest number 15, The Way to a Man's Stomach. This one was the frustrating one that I was talking about. That took me 2 hours and then finally got it. When you talk to Oscar in Korhall Port, you need to end up getting Chewy Fillets from some monsters that are in the Sea of Clouds. The incredibly frustrating part is that you have a high chance of finding a whole bunch of different kinds of enemies, and it's, even though it's the most common drop, it's still a rare drop, so it's very, very frustrating. Again, for this particular quest type, just use the guaranteed drop rate for an hour, whatever that item was called, and make sure to use that, and you'll have it in no time. Quest number 16. It's going to be called Place in a Dream. It's going to be located in Tiloh Town, and it's going to be after you end up clearing out the Tetrarch in here for the main story. Once you do that, it'll be Nadine here, right outside the house to the right here, and you will end up having to go back to the fake Tiloh Town in order to defeat some monsters. They don't say exactly where the location is for the monsters. You kind of just run around and get it. It's going to be pretty much right to the right of where Nadine is in the real town. You have to go to there in the fake town, so to speak. You'll know because as you start going towards it, you'll be like, oh, there's some monsters here. The game will actually tell you, do you want to proceed? Quest 17, Sentimental Suite. This is going to be in Stonewall Fort. It's going to be from Fred. As soon as you come through the teleporter, if you go to the left, you'll see the frustration mark. Talk to him real quick. He'll remember something about a sweets. All you have to go back and do is go to Nancy in Rubeus Town again, talk to her, get the sweets, and then you're good to go. Quest number 18, End of the Rainbow. This is going to be in Topace Port. It's going to be from Brian. It's going to be pretty much right below the item shop and weapon shop, so to speak. Once you see his frustration reward, he'll end up saying, hey, there's a rainbow that would always come to this island, so can you go there and check it out? Literally all you need to do is just go there and click on the icon and you'll be good to go. So this one's pretty short and simple. Once you get on the ship, if you head to the south a little bit and then to the left, it'll be kind of like a triangle island, so to speak, with a giant mountain in the middle. And you'll see it on the left-hand side. All you gotta do is just run there and grab it. The island's only full of metal monsters, which are incredibly annoying. I played this game for about 24 hours and have not been able to figure out a surefire way to kill them. If you know a way, by all means let me know. There's still a couple things I want to finish up, but they always run away. Like, I've killed like 2 or 3 just because I got lucky crits, but they always run away, so either way, once you get the item, turn in the quest, you're good to go. Quest number 19. This one made me laugh a little bit just because it is so simple to complete, but it's also like, I don't know. It's basically just a scam artist. It's going to be in Altare Town once you get there towards the end of the game, and you talk to him and he ends up hearing about the relay stones and he's trying to basically scam you into being like, oh, you've heard about these though, you know what's going on? Yeah, you have to send him 30,000 gold and then you'll be happy. That's it. But all you have to do is literally just accept the quest to turn in 30,000 gold and you'll do it. I was getting millions of gold and this was super easy, so it was a nice little simple quest to do, but really kind of stupid, and like I said, made me chuckle in the fact that it's a scam artist in the game. Quest number 20, Trans-Continental Relay Stones. This was the really frustrating one that I had a lot of trouble finding out how to get everything done. Like I said, this is the final part for the Relay Stone quest. You need to make sure to talk to Penny and Richard and everyone else involving the Relay Stones in order to get this all said and done. Once you talk to everyone and get all the other quests complete, Hobbs will be sitting right outside the teleporter, so to speak, to go to the other Tiloh Town. When you get there, you accept the quest, go in there, kill the enemies, and then it's good to go. Again, this is the final part of the Relay Stone mini-series quest, so to speak, so make sure that you end up finishing them off for everyone else. So. Quest 21. This is going to be done after you finish the game. There's technically, I don't want to say end game, new game plus, end game plus. I don't really know how to explain it, but there's more after you actually finish the story off. So there's going to be 5 more quests. This first one is going to be from Clarissa, and this one's going to be in Klei Village, where she's located basically. What you need to do is you just need to get the drops again from the lovely pixies outside of the White Shrine. White? What? Wit? I can never remember how to pronounce that one. Either way, it's pretty simple. You just have to run over there and then run around and find the lovely pixies. Again, just use the drop item and you'll be good to go for this one. You need to get 6 of them total, which is the most by far so far. But again, it's super easy with that particular item. Quest 22, Dream Bed. This one's very, very simple. All you need to go is Helianth Town and Primula, who's going to be right to the south of where the chief is located. All she wants is 300 butler coins that you get from the arena. Very simple to get 300, very simple to get it in general. Really just a nice, easy quest. So, again, in Helianth Town, just run there, grab it, and turn it in. Quest 23, King of the Spring. This is going to be in Stonewall Fort, and once you actually go into the fort, if you go to the left and then go down to where you find some treasure chests and stuff like that, you need to take some hidden passages, you'll find Brad, and Brad will tell you about a monster that's taken over the spring because the dragon's left, because you basically commandeered him, so to speak, and all you gotta do is just run there, kill the monster, and you're good to go. Quest 24, Temple Fiends. This is going to be in Avalonde City, which is the city in the sky, so to speak. And it's going to be just to the left of where the Queen's thing is. You do need to kind of maneuver around a little bit, go behind them in order to get it. For this one, all you need to do is just to exterminate some white horses. This one's kind of frustrating because you've already cleared out the temple and are done with that for the story, but you need to go back and do this again. So a little frustrating, but really all you need to do is kill a set number of them and you're good to go. Quest 25, Treasure Beneath the Clouds. This is going to be located in Avalon City again. This is actually going to be inside of the inn from Nellie. All you need to do is just get the mossy clumps, I think they are, from the gargoyles in the Archfiend's castle, and you're good to go. You need to get 8 of them. Again, just need to grab the items from the drop quest, and you're good to go. So just use the guaranteed drop rate, and you will be just on your way. And that's it. That's all the quests. So hopefully the video helped. If it did, go ahead and leave a like. If you have any questions on any of the quests or anything like that, go ahead and leave it in the comments down below. I'll address them as soon as I can. Just really the only thing that is just to make sure that you end up getting talking to the people after the quest in order to continue the little mini-series, so to speak, for the relay stones. But other than that, they're all pretty straightforward and pretty simple. So thank you all for watching. I've been Eezore. Until next time, keep your story going.